Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of StephenMail because we have got a ton of mail. So we're trying to get it out as fast as we can to you. Also, you'll notice that the kittens are very much awake. Kepler laid down in my lap and he's okay. I get to open the letters.
I get to open the letters.
She gets to open the letters. You don't get to open the letters. Anyway, let's get started today. First one is from Anonymous Black. I guess that's username. In Manchester, Maryland. Open that sucker up. Come on. Faster. More power. More speed. The heck? This is a weird start. It's 5 of clubs taped to the inside of the envelope. It's a Carnival Cruise card, and it's taped there with a WIKI mint thing. Moving on, let's go to the next letter, which is from Kyle in, what's that say, Rockton, Pennsylvania. The never-ending story, and then it says, I got the thing, and then it has na. I have no idea.
You ready for these 3 letters?
3 letters? Holy crap, okay. Letter number 1. Let's play Kyle Writes a Letter to Stephen Part 1, The Seed. Whoa! Sorry, it's just really cool. I like that. Okay, now let's read around the roads. A rose I am, no more no less, and a rose I give with something to confess. I started with a meal, but I was drawn to the love, this world you create with more beauty than a dove. I delved, I dove, and I began to view a peak in my interest in this life you live through. From vlog to plays to Nintendo and daily packs, I thumbed through the playlist, hundreds of episodes back to back. I began to fall in love with your outlook on life, trickling amusement between a man and his wife. As I get to the end, I wonder what's next, so I leave you this message and hope the feelings in the text. You started this life and it's the one that you chose, and now I dub thee the Hawkeye Rose, the soul adapting rose. Stevens is the Hawkeye Rose and Mouse is the soul adapting rose. It says, always explained in the letter. Hope you like the poem. This is a pretty good start.
Oh, there's 4.
4 letters.
Yes.
Because there's a poem, and also you got the rose, so making you read across so you constantly see it. Good start. Let's see if it continues in letter 2. The next letter says, let's play Kyle Writes a Letter to Stephen, Part 2, /Earthbound. Man, I haven't heard about /Earthbound in a while. And this is an actual letter, not the poem. Dear Stephen and Mal, welcome to one of the oddest letters you've received in a while, I'm sure. I'm sorry for my poor handwriting, for I've been out of school for a while now and haven't had much call for writing outside of my own signature. Anyways, I write you today on a deeper tone than StephenMail has normally seen. To eliminate some confusion, I should probably explain to you my own personal outlook so that you may further understand the nicknames I listed in the first page. I, for whatever reason, live my life more or less carefree from the world of drama most people revolve around. This has given me the chance to look past the BS set in front of us so that I can find the things that are truly beautiful in life. This outlook led me to eventually subscribe to your vlogs and LPs. Like a lot of people, I heard of your vlog through, who seems like your personal advertiser, Emil. But, epic finger wag like, aha! He actually writes it. He is not the reason I subscribed. I started your journey midway through because I assumed from there I would see a good bit of the stories, occasionally looking back at some older ones to understand some references. Such as when you proposed to your beautiful wife, Mallory. All of this leads up to me giving you the names Hawkeye Rose and Soul Adapting Rose. Every so often I find people to whom I can relate to and connect with almost instantly. I wasn't sure when I saw the first vlog I watched with Chugga, but after a few episodes I became enticed into this very interesting and beautiful life you live. And to have these names, whether you wish to use them or not, they are merely a symbol anyway, means that although you may hide arguments or stress and such off camera, I can see that you've reached a level of thought beyond most comprehension to be able to look past that and be truly happy. Hence, Hawkeye Rose. Mallory, you on the other hand, I haven't learned too much of quite yet, but from what I have seen, you are much like Stephen in the sense that you choose to live truly happy, but different because you have a different sense and interest and enjoyment. Though you hold your own interests and loves, you do it all while converting to do something that the man you love is very passionate about, and to do so with a pique in your interest and a smile to go with it. Because I mean, come on, who can resist that derpy face Stephen gets sometimes? But anyways, all these traits lead to your name, Soul Adapting Rose. And although we've never met, I only give these names to people I consider family. Welcome to the descendants of the Rose. Los Descendientes de la Rosa. Remember to roll the R, Stephen. I kind of did a good job with that. Rosa.
I can't roll my R's.
I'm not going back to that. And with this, I conclude my letter. I wish you both many happy anniversaries to come because I've seen to have missed your 1 year not too long ago. Love you both, and remember, life may bring a lot of pain and will knock you down from time to time, but if you choose to use the legs you were given to stand back up, you will truly bloom. With hope, sincerely and with hope, Kyle Morgan, also known as the Armored Rose. P.S. I also include a recipe for Stephen Noms, I mean Stephen Vlog, but trust me when I say you only need 1 burger per meal. Have fun storming the castle. Also, sorry for the long letter. I had so much to say, and all I could hear were Link and Pikachu. Fantastic. Fantastic, Kyle. Very long letter, but fantastic. Part 3. Let's play Kyle writes a letter to Stephen Part 3. I'm a lizard wizard. One for the wall. And this is a comic drawing thing. I'm going to poke you with my arrow. Does that make you uncomfortable? And it's a picture of Argyle, early Argyle, because he's still got the arrow stuck in his face, and he's talking to somebody. I think this must have been really early on in the series. I don't even remember. The series is actually a year old now, or will be in a few days.
Wow.
Crazy!
That is crazy.
It's a long Skyrim LP. Maybe too long.
Part 4.
Part 4. Let's play Kyle writes a letter to Stephen Part 4. Stephen Noms kinda how now it's Stephen Katz. Yeah, it's Stephen Katz. The Sporty Burger. This is something that was made for lunch at an event called Quest, which is a LARP, live action role playing. And trust me, you only need 1. This was usually just made with personal pan pizzas. Oh god. But I know you like to make your own, so I optimized it for you. Things you'll need: 2 4 to 5 inch pizza crusts. You can cut the ones you normally use. Mozzarella cheese, pizza sauce, your favorite pizza/burger toppings, or both if you prefer. Burgers, of course, homemade ones. Basically, use the small made pizzas as burger buns. Add the pizza toppings when you bake it. I recommend pepperoni and bacon for Steven and green pepper, tomato, and small bits of pineapple for Mal. Add the toppings to the burger when you assemble it all. Small tip, if you are using toppings for both, make sure you keep the cheese melty because it will hold it all together. Serve with fries and milkshake. That sounds like it would kill you. It also sounds amazing. Pizza burger. That's crazy. Because I've seen like where they use grilled cheese as the buns for burgers, but never pizzas.
I mean, they're like...
Yeah, but still, it's friggin' pizzas, man. Don't you want one bad? You're like, yeah, I would try it. And I'm like, I would eat 2. I probably couldn't eat 2. Anyway, Kyle, this was a fantastic letter. Thank you for everything. The poem, the letter, the drawing, and the recipe. A 4-parter. Excellent job. Now we're going to move on to the next letter, which is not a letter at all. It's a package. It's a very interesting package.
Funny story. When I went to take this out of the P.O. box, the Band-Aids were stuck to the side of the wall of our P.O. box, and it was very difficult to get out.
When she says Band-Aids, she means Band-Aids. Like, there's Band-Aids holding this together. I'm sure it was all done on purpose. I mean, it's not like someone's like, crap, I'm going to tape. Band-Aids!
But there's tape around the outside.
Yeah, so I'm just saying it wasn't done for that reason. It was done as some sort of joke. Oh, and we didn't even say.
Trying to open that.
I know, but I'm just saying it's from Skyler in Minooka, Illinois. Dear Stephen and Mal, hello. My name is Skyler, male, as you can tell. And on YouTube, I am Mega Craig. I also make Let's Play videos. I used to use another account for that, but it was cluttered and wanted a fresh Let's Play start. I do put a lot of time into my videos as well with extra editing. I first found you on one of your demo Fridays when you did one for GameTrailer.com, I think. I may be wrong. I don't think I've ever done anything for GameTrailer.com. But I thought you seemed really cool and funny and subscribed to your channel, which was about the time Mal got into Minecraft with you, and that brought me to your vlog channel as well. I jumped around in the journey and they are awesomely funny. I watch nearly every vlog and every Let's Play. I was stoked when you started doing God of War. I was going to do that, but now I've changed my mind since the whole time I'd be thinking of your Let's Play. But I am doing Jak and Daxter, so I can't complain. Also, the time I'm writing this, you've had your cats for about a week, so I'd like to say congratulations on the cats. All in all, I think you are awesome and Mal is adorable. At times like right now, she's probably smiling. Yep. She seems like a happy person generally. I love your Let's Plays and will be sticking around for more. And if you want to ask me any questions, you know where to go. P.S. I gave you a drawing of Link because you can't open mail without a drawing. I have a hard time with faces, so Mal, you can critique the drawing as much as you want. And since you're making a retro game collection, I thought I should help out. So I gave you one Super Nintendo game and one Sega Genesis game and an N64 game. Hope you like it and have a fantastic day. Sincerely, Skyler, aka Mega Crit. Well, let's take a look quickly at the drawing. It is a drawing of Link. Do 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 do.
My face isn't bad.
Do 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 do. Ken Griffey's Major League Baseball. Really good condition card too. This is actually one of the best. What is it? The best, one of the most bought, sought after something games on Super Nintendo. Sports games always sell really well, but this one was actually one that didn't suck. It was actually one that is popular among people that play sports games and people that don't play sports games. So this is actually a good title to have. Sega Genesis, Mortal Kombat 2, which I did not have because we don't have very many Genesis games as it is, and Rogue Squadron. I also didn't have Rogue Squadron either. In fact, I'm not 100% sure if I have this or not.
I think so.
I think we do, but I'm not sure. I think so though. But we definitely don't have these, so thank you very much. Awesome. I actually remember playing Rogue Squadron a little bit back in the day. One of my friends had it. And we've got the player's guide for Rogue Squadron 2 and 3 on the GameCube, but we don't actually have those games, so this is our first Rogue Squadron game. I actually remember playing the demo unit of this too. I'm gonna have to throw this in the N64 and play it because it'll be quite fun. Anyway, Skyler, thank you. You kind of gave us some pieces of history here, in a sense. 16-bit era and 64-bit era, I guess. Yeah, we'll say that 64. But thank you. These are awesome. I appreciate this a lot, and I think we have Mortal Kombat 2, but it's for the Super Nintendo, and I think even on Mortal Kombat 2, they didn't have blood for the Super Nintendo, right?
No.
You don't know. You don't know. See, when Mortal Kombat 1 came out, everyone bought the Genesis version because the Genesis version had blood and the Super Nintendo version didn't, because Nintendo was like, we gotta be squeaky clean. And people were like, dude, if you want to be cool, you gotta get Genesis. So Genesis was like really cool. Sorry.
So I was really cool, even though I had no fighting games.
Yes, you were really cool. Skyler, thank you so much for the letter and the games. We'll move on to the next letter, which is from Joseph.
The thing is...
The thing's on front of the, but I don't say the last names anyway. And that is from Oregon. 1962. It was 50 years. And soon...
Our poor postman probably was born in 1962.
Yeah, if there's a suicide of a postman in the area, it might be our fault. You'd be like, it's not that long! I'm not that old!
What do you want first?
There's a lot of stuff here. Holy cow. Okay, is there a letter? I'm trying... Okay, hold on. I think I found a letter. Dear StephenMail, hello. My name is Joseph from Portland, Oregon. I've started the journey, but I am only on day 127. But then school started. Congratulations on your 2 kittens and getting past 1,000 days. I myself plan on starting a vlog and maybe Let's Plays. I, like most people, started watching after Chugger Conroy, then watched day 57, Oh F the Bread, and became hooked. I became hooked after effing the bread. Other people know me as Joe the Gamer 2.0. And also there's a little picture of Sagan. He's cute. And right now, this will not be my last letter. Now on to drawings. They're not the best, but you seeing them will mean a lot to me. My sister drew a Pokemon, I drew the rest. I am also sending a magic card at random, and a picture of myself. Also, you are 6'6". What are you, real life version of Leader? That's funny, it's Mother 3. If my computer wasn't broken, I might have met you at PAX, but maybe next year. Now go to the Q&A. Q&A! Why did you start the vlog? I originally started the vlog because I wanted to practice editing. And because I wanted to see if I could do it. Number 2, will you give a new vlogger advice? My best advice would be stay true to yourself. Always do what you want to do. I mean, you want to take criticism and take input from other people who are watching, but at the end of the day, you need to do what is going to make you happy. And that goes with all videos. Number 3, Will you recommend a camera? I use the Canon 300HS ELPH, but anything in the ELPH line is fantastic. Although they do autofocus, and you can't change that or turn that off, which kind of sucks.
And it's ELPH.
ELPH, yes.
Not ELF.
Yes, although that would be fun too. Number 4, will you do more Pokemon Let's Plays? Possibly, but it's going to be a while because Pokemon takes a lot of time to do. Well, the drawings do. And now that we've set the bar this high, we can't drop the bar. If we do another Pokemon Let's Play, we're going to have to draw them. Which is why it's going to be a long time before we do that. Number 5, are you going to PAX East? Yes, me and Mal will be there. Number 6, Steven, when did you get your first copy of Earthbound? I got it Christmas 96. It actually came out in 95, but I didn't get it until a year later. I got it that Christmas for 96. The reason I knew that, I actually learned that not too long ago, is because I saw a picture of myself as a kid with it, and in the background was a player's guide for Super Mario RPG, which did not come out in 95. The more you know. And final question, will you show us how to make a pizza one day? I've done that before, actually.
Yeah.
I think the easiest one would be to search for salmon pizza on the vlog channel, because that shows you basically how we normally make a pizza.
Just don't make a salmon pizza.
Don't make a salmon pizza. And and the end of the letter says, now I am done, but I will write back soon. The Ginger, Joseph. Well, Joseph, thank you so much for the letter, and I guess we're going to get started on looking at what is really an immense amount of drawings and such. So here we have Ness. Then we have Steven, or Flint, because I am also Flint. Then we have a picture of me and Mal and the 2 kitties, and it says love, which I love Mal, but also the kitties. And Steven Plays and Vlog. There's Greg, Food, Dan, Alex, 1962. 1962 was a long time ago. We got a knockback sword up here. So just kind of a variety of stuff. We've got Greg Jr. This is my best Greg Jr. Hope you like. Baby Greg. Greg's not old enough to be having kids. What has he been up to? And then we have regular Greg, who has Fine Whip and Tackle. It's actually like a homemade Pokemon card on an index card. And then we have... is this? Oh, it's like an iPod, I think, because it's like the screen and the little button, and on the back it says Earthbound. Oh, it's an iNES. Get it? It says an iNES. Interesting. There's a bunch of stuff stapled to it, but it doesn't look like there's anything in it. And then we have a picture of Joseph. Joseph sends us a picture of himself, as you can see, and he did sign it, the Ginger, which I guess he is. And we also have a magic card here, the Scuzzback Scrapper, a Goblin Warrior creature. And finally, not finally, almost finally, magic. This is Joseph's magic pack, and inside were these cards: Molder Beast, Boggart Arsonist, Brothers of Fire, Rox Meditant, Hidden Spider, Lost Leonin, Viridian Harvest, Flowstone Wall, Incinerate, and Fire Breathing. I'm a big fan of Incinerate. I used to use Incinerate in my deck.
All the time.
All the time. Burn. It's awesome. I like Burn. Anyway, did we cover it all?
That's it.
Wow. Joseph. That was quite a letter. Or maybe not quite so much a letter. There was a letter to it, but lots of drawings. It was quite a package, although it came in a giant envelope. Joseph, thank you so much. We're going to move on to the final thing today, which is a package and is from S. That's what it really says, S. In South Beach, Oregon. Oregon. So much stuff from Oregon. Da-na-na-na. Inside of the wrapping was a box. Inside the box was... what do we got here? Whoa, some stuff. We have an empty bottle of... I can't read it's a Soviet drink. A Soviet-style soda.
Leninade.
Oh! Leninade. Wow. Surprisingly satisfying, simple Soviet-style soda. Get really hammered and sickled. That's funny. Our 5-year plan.
Party in every bottle.
A party in every bottle. Our 5-year plan. Drink a bottle a day for 5 years and become a hero of socialist flavor. Wow. Leninade. A taste worth standing in line for. Drink, Conrad. Drink. It's this or the gulag. Wow. This is amazing. Misha, chill down this bottle and chill out. This is incredible. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. I need to figure out where to order some so we can...
Try lemonade?
Yeah, try lemonade. And inside the box, it says you're getting free air.
Learn more about sodas, realsoda.com.
And you also get a little R2-D2. Don't look at me like that. Where's your R2-D2 impression? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm not progressing until I hear an R2-D2 impression. We're moving on. Other things in here. It looks like there's a leather. There's also a few other things. Okay. We have a picture here. And let's take a look at the leather. To StephenMail. Hello again, this is Samuel, aka Ultron Quake on YouTube. I decided to switch over to typed letters from now on because my hands begin to hurt when I try to use a pencil. I was excited to see you two on the West Coast, and I wish I could have driven to Seattle, but sadly I could not get away. Hopefully I'll be able to go to PAX Prime 2013 and meet my favorite Let's Players. That's you two, by the way. Since my last letter, I've listened to Fobbies and Lloyd several times through. I'm still trying to get my friends and parents into it with some success. My dad loved the part with Ness's dad, and my brother and I, he introduced me to the series, sing the Word Jam, the Flying Man song, and Big Hips all the time. I was wondering, has anyone ever approached you or other people involved in Fab about animating it in Gary's Mod or Source Filmmaker? I think it would be a cool project. No, but that sounds awesome. Anyone who wants to jump into that, be my guest. I would love to take a look at what you can do. I'm currently inactive when it comes to making videos, but I want to make in-depth reviews of lesser-known games and informative Let's Plays like Fire Emblem for the GBA. The only problem so far is I don't have a run disc for the GBA player attachment. Nintendo stopped selling them, and I've not been able to locate one secondhand. How often do you see them, and how much is a reasonable cost? They should be pretty cheap. I wouldn't pay more than $10 or $15 at most for the disc, and that actually seems high. So go to eBay, in my opinion, see if you could find just the disc, because I'm sure you could find that. It's okay if you don't know. I just thought since you're a collector, you might find them from time to time. Stupid fool that I am, I forgot to mention the biggest thing. I graduated. I've now joined the ranks of the working world. Yay. Okay, enough of that. Now it's present time. I'm including with this letter some Genesis games I bought that had the manuals and a picture of me and my fat kitty, Max. I love seeing Sagan and Kepler play and be gosh darn cute, so I decided to share my kitty as well. Since you said not to send actual kitties in the mail, I'm sending a picture. I also thought about writing this letter on a flip-flop, but my better judgment got a hold of me. Since there is a lot of space left on this page, I'll attempt to draw something cool. Just remember, I love you guys in a brother way, and not my brother's way. Jeff. God, that series is funny. Yours truly, Samuel, also known as Ultron Quake. And at the bottom here it says, I'm not too good when it comes to drawing, but I hope you like it anyway. And it's a picture of the robots from the end of Earthbound. Jeff says, Ness, we have a 64-bit sound blasters. You don't need to talk like that. And Ness is going, this is amazing. And Pooh says, I agree. Stuff from Fobbies Are Orange. And at the bottom...
That's my R2-D2 impression, Steven. What do you think?
It's pretty good. Anyway, here's the picture of Samuel and Fat Kitty Max. You guys can see that. That is pretty fat kitty. This is Sagan in 10 years, just more to love. It does look a lot like Sagan,
yeah.
Doesn't it? A lot like Sagan. Sagan looks like a little tiger. When you're looking at him like on a chair or something, he does. He's like a little tiger. Anyway, Samuel, thank you so much for the leather. Also, R2-D2. How you do?
Ready? Here you go.
I couldn't get it to work. Anyway, the games that Samuel sends are a boxed copy of Sonic the Hedgehog, which also has the manual and looks like a promotional thing for some of the Sega products. I find things like these really interesting to see like what they were selling and stuff back in the day. And then we also have a copy of Battleship with the manual. So pretty cool. Thank you very much. Ultron Quake. Appreciate it. This has been a very diverse episode. That was the word I was trying to find last mail episode and it couldn't come to me. It has been very diverse because we ended up getting a lot of retro games. Like that's more retro games than we normally get, at least at one time. And we also got things like R2D2. We got a Leningrad, lemonade, English. And we also got several people sent pictures of themselves, which is really cool. I like that. Drawings, letters, magic cards. Very diverse episode. Very long episode. This is a pretty long mail episode, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Did you have fun?
Yes.
I had fun too. Thank you everyone for sending. Thank you everyone for sending stuff in. Thank you everyone for sending stuff in. I really appreciate you. Tough. If you're interested in sending something in, you can go over to the channel page in the top right hand corner. I will get it right one day. In the top right hand corner is the address. Write it down and send us stuff, and we will open it on mail.
The button's here.
Oh. It will be delayed by some weeks because we are very behind on mail, and the mail is growing faster than we can get it out, so we need to either work harder, which is hard because we're doing so much other stuff, or we need to come up with another plan. So if you have any idea for the futures of mail and how we could change mail in some way to get more done in less time, let us know. I would be interested in knowing what your thoughts are on that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's be back next mail episode, shall we? Next. I don't even know.